You know, before getting deep into why this is a must win for the Seattle Sounders, I first wanted to research the meaning of sounder to get a better understanding of what a sounder is. So, the first thing I did when I searched on Google, the first definition that came up was like a pack of swine, like a large group of pigs. And I know this particular Seattle Sounders group don't refer themselves as pigs. So my definition of Sounders is a flock of seagulls, like a large pack of seagulls that get together to just for survival, just for survival, for missionary purposes, for just civilizations. They're always looking out for each other. They're always taking care of each other. No seagull is left behind. So that's what I believe what a sounder is. A sounder is a flock of seagulls working together for survival. And this is the kind of mentality that the Seattle Sounders gotta have as they play in the Club World Cup. Now, I don't know much about Ahly, the Egyptian team, but one thing I do know is that they have more Club World Cup experience than the Sounders. They've been on the global stage a lot more. As a result of that, they should be the favorite. But one disadvantage that Ahly has is that they don't know the style of play of the Seattle Sounders. They understand the style of play of Real Madrid and the Brazilian team and the African teams and the Asian teams. But because they never faced an MLS team before, they don't really know how to properly prepare for the Seattle Sounders. And that's the advantage that the Sounders have. Sounders, you got to show them that MLS speed. There is no doubt in my mind that when it comes to speed and pace, that MLS is a top 5 league in the world. Other leagues don't move as fast as MLS teams. Other teams don't have that same up-tempo style of play. And that's where I believe you will have the advantage. And that will give you the edge in this match. Also, there's a motivation aspect to this. We want to see you play Real Madrid. It is very imperative that we see you play Real Madrid. You play Real Madrid, that's what's going to draw the American audience, Seattle Sounders. You playing Real Madrid, that is what's going to draw the European fanboys. Now, of course, they're not going to be cheering for you. Of course, they're going to want to see you lose. But the fact that you're gaining their attention, that is a win right there. You're not going to draw their attention by you playing Egypt. And what will make matters worse is that they'll continue to doubt you if you lose to Egypt. Now, Egypt, on the other hand, they believe that they're way better than you Sounders. As a matter of fact, they believe that you don't even belong on the same field as them. They don't view you as a serious threat. They're not worried about playing you at all. As a matter of fact, the Egyptian team is the one that's looking ahead to Real Madrid. We know you're not looking ahead to Real Madrid, Sounders, because this is your first ever game in a Club World Cup. So we understand that you're not looking ahead. The team that is looking ahead is the Egyptians. And that arrogance may lead to their downfall. But you have to be the one to take advantage of that arrogance, Sounders. This is why I said, if you don't play Real Madrid, this Club World Cup is a mission fail. Now, mission fail doesn't mean that your historical appearance in the Club World Cup is taken away. No, that's not what mission failed means. Even if you lose to Egypt, you still made history. But what mission failed means is you did not meet expectations. The expectation is not only for you to just show up. Oh no, the bar has risen. For me, I raised the bar for MLS clubs because I know the potential of greatness is there. That's why I have high expectations for MLS clubs. That's why I say that just showing up in the Club World Cup is not enough. The expectation is for you to see Real Madrid because we want to see how far you have come, MLS as a whole. From 1996 to 2023. We want to see how far you've come as a whole on the field now. We know how you have grown from a business standpoint and a survival standpoint. MLS, you are a trailblazer. But when it comes to play on the field, we want to see how far you have come. And a matchup against Real Madrid is a perfect opportunity. A matchup against Real Madrid is a perfect opportunity to continue the momentum of the golden era of the 2020s. Because this is the golden era. The 2020s is the golden era. More people are going to start watching MLS. Subscribe or unsubscribe. Even the ones who are not subscribed to Apple TV, they'll just go watch the highlights on MLS YouTube channel. So people are still going to watch. But this matchup against Real Madrid, Sounders, that is when you're going to get the nation's attention. That is when you're going to get Americans' attention. Look at ESPN, for example. Even though ESPN is no longer broadcasting any U.S. soccer games, they still wrote an article about you this week. So people are still paying attention to you. And who knows? A matchup against Real Madrid? This may cause ESPN to bid for broadcasting rights for the Club World Cup in 2025. Who knows? But all I'm saying is we're watching. Even the ones who you think is not watching, Sounders, they're watching. Everybody wants to know if you will be able to play Real Madrid. We want to see you play Real Madrid. So Sounders, use that as a motivation. We all know that you're not going to overlook Egypt because this is your first time playing in a Club World Cup. So you don't have that kind of arrogance. You don't have that kind of relaxed mentality. We know you're going to go out there and you're going to play hard. The same way you played hard in the CCL semifinals. The same way you played hard against Puma Unum in the CCL final. We are going to see that same energetic Seattle Sounders squad. And the Egyptians are going to be surprised because they have never experienced the speed of an MLS giant, of an MLS heavyweight. So Sounders, I know you've been enjoying some time in Spain, enjoying your time just traveling around the world, and you're in Morocco. But it's business now. It's business. We want to see you play Real Madrid. It is a must that you play Real Madrid. So you go out there and you dominate this Egyptian team. You dominate this Egyptian team. Don't give them any room to breathe. Don't give them any hope. You dominate from start to finish. You be the first one to score, Sounders. You be the first one to score. You set the tone. You set the momentum. And after you be the first one to score, you hold the lead and you score again. Don't give them any hope to come back and to think that they have a chance to win this game. It is a must that we see you play Real Madrid. And the only way we'll see you And the only way we'll see you play Real Madrid is if you take down Egypt. Take this game serious, and you make America proud. And remember, Sounders, everyone's watching. We're all watching. Even the ones who you think is not watching. We're watching.